It's Sunday morning. It's time for the new weekly check-in. We're back, baby. Sidewalk Crew.
Oh, yeah, Sidewalk Crew.
And just like that, we're back. Different format, different end and everything. Same old Sidewalk Crew. We're still under BS, man. Look, guys, it's been such a long time with Rebrewing. Thank you guys so much. This is the new Sunday morning update show. It's a show that's going to happen in 10 minutes or less, and it's going to update you on the weeks that's upcoming, a little bit of things that have been going through comedy, kind of like an abridged version of Sidewalk Crew, like all the jargon that you heard without all of the interview things. Interviews and stuff will be coming back, but look out for new content like this. First of all, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsor, W Energy. That's right, W Energy. Remember, if you use that comic Tony when you check out on W, you can save 20% off on your W Energy order. Links below. W Energy is the only crash-free energy that you can experience. All the hype that you need without all the you feel like after you've eaten too much sugar-based cereal. W Energy, make sure you check it out. Use that comic Tony at your checkout time, save 20%. All right, guys, now that we've got all the jargon out of the way, let's talk about it, man. Sidewalk Crew. So it's been such a long time with us coming back. It's been a few years since we put out regular content. So we're going to use this video to talk about all the regular content and stuff that we've got coming, like the fun things like this. Here's what we got coming on at the weekly open mic at Brewer's Kettle, the Sidewalk Crew Weekly Open Mic.
July 23rd, Brewers Kettle, Curtisville.
And, of course, I couldn't give an update about things that are coming up if I didn't talk about my home club, the Idiot Box. So here's the things that you can check out at the Idiot Box Comedy Club this week.
Remix comedy on the 23rd. On the 24th, it's an open mic at Next Door. The Ultimate Comedy Challenge semifinals.
That's what's happening this week at the Idiot Box. You can grab tickets on Eventbrite. You should definitely go check them out. It's one of the coolest places in the world. And now I'd like to take a minute to showcase some of the artwork by the amazing artists that we've got at Golden Spiral Tattoo, 206 South Elm Street, downtown Greensboro. That's some cool artwork done by artists Justin Manist, Hayden Tedder, and Hannah Lawson. All three you can check out at Golden Spiral, downtown Greensboro. Now, I say that to say this. I don't know if you guys remember when I had Sean Carey on the podcast. So Sean Carey was the founder of Golden Spiral. Unfortunately, we lost him in August. Now, last August, actually, I should state. His episode on the podcast, when I did the original podcast, was one of the highest download episodes that I had. And it was one of the heaviest episodes I had ever done. Since then, I have become the guy that runs the front, shop manager at Golden Spiral. So, and having that job has allowed me to go out and do comedy stuff like that. So I'm always going to shout them out any chance I get. So what better way than to make sure every time we do this weekly show that we feature some artwork by some of the talented artists there. Come check us out downtown, 206 South Elm Street. We've been there since 2009. We're not going anywhere. From old school traditional to photorealism, we can do pretty much everything that you want. We're a full custom shop. Come check us out. We're there Monday through Saturday, 12 to 7. We've also got a super talented piercer, Winnie Kendison, who's been piercing for over 27 years in the industry. Super knowledgeable, very great at what she does. I like her work, as you can see. Wendy's there every day that we're open, except for Wednesdays. Remember, we're closed on Sunday, so Wendy's day off is Wednesdays. All piercing services are done via walk-in, first come, first serve, so you should come check us out. Golden Spiral Tattoo, downtown Greensboro. Now, let's get on with the rest of the update.
Weekly update with the Sidewalk Crew.
Look, guys, there's just no way to put it. We've been gone for a while. We've been gone for a super duper long time. It's been forever since we've had a podcast episode put up. That wasn't just some quick, really stuff, really fastly thrown together and chopped up. And the name of the game, unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, is content. So this weekend update is all about content. I probably shouldn't call it weekend update. Sunday morning slammer, something. We'll come up with a cool name by next week when we do the next one. But this is going to be your new little weekly update show. Like I said, it's going to be 10 minutes or less, so it's going to be something really quick to go out. And then we're going to have new weekly content. Look for content from other crew members. I know you guys are sick of seeing me, and there's other members of Sidewalk Crew. And I'd be remiss if you didn't know it. And for those who didn't know, put it on blast right now. The Sidewalk Crew, as itself, is and I know I've talked about it before, way back in the day, it was me and all the people you saw in the original video podcast. So that was me, Caesar Premont, the Florida man, Jason Brown, and Fabio Fremont. And that's just who we originally was. And it was a group of guys who just sat around and we talked junk about a bunch of stuff, and that's what it was. And now it's evolved into this brand and everything that I'm using as a tool to try to put more of my comedy out there and do more shows around so more people can get on stuff and have more opportunities to do things. So that's the brand. So from that, it's gone from just being the SIDEWALK Crew podcast to SIDEWALK Crew Productions. And people ask all the time, who's in the crew, who's down? All right, so those are two different totally questions. A lot of people are down with the crew. It's cool, and we're just a faction that moves through comedy, and it's not like we think we're somewhere or something. It's a group of guys that I have trust in and everything and surrounding myself around. So for all of you wondering and everything, here's the SIDEWALK Crew as it stands. You've got me, you've got Tonio Washington, you've got Nick Pogue, Jeremy Nelson, and Brendan Crozier. That's SIDEWALK Crew, man. That's just who it is. And, there have been people that have come in and come out before. It's been, there's been other peoples and other iterations of it. Oh, Durag Seth Kerman as well. Sorry, I forget about Durag. And the only reason I forget about Durag is because he's doing weird stuff with gravel now. If you want to know more about that, you should come check out a show that Seth Kerman's on. So what SIDEWALK Crew has become is it's just a group of guys. And it could be a group of guys and gals because we've got management and stuff now, that does comedy stuff and everything. So there should be more content from more crew members. So look forward to stuff like that. Fun things that other guys can do that can talk about. There's going to be new things that you've got coming at you. In addition to this weekly show that's going to do some quick little updates and jazzes, every week you're going to see a quick flash of what goes on at the box because that's my home club. What we've got going on is SIDEWALK Crew, other shows that other guys may be on, and other things that we can promote. So, like, for example, at the end of this video, you're going to catch a reel that's going to show the Belly of the Beast, which is the thing we're doing at Monstercade on Thursday. Not me, Camelgate Comedy and Monstercade are putting it on. Nevin Sharma's awesome. EJ Mascampo, Carlos Bocanegra, and the team out there are making some cool stuff happen. There's going to be a lot of comics who are recording on this thing, and it's going to be super fun on Thursday. You should definitely get tickets to that. And then I'll be with Ben Jones at Roar in Winston for the Mayfair Comedy Club. This is their inaugural weekend. I'm doing a weekend with Ben Jones, who I saw Ben Jones do comedy literally when I was in high school. Came to my high school and did comedy with Chris Wilds at a Campus Life event. One of the coolest things ever saw. One of the best things. Great things. Immaculate things. Wonderful things. We'll work on that impression some. But and you're going to see things like that. That's what the update's about. There are going to be more shows and stuff like that are coming out as far as content on that. I'm going to have a weekly anime show where we go through and we watch anime. Keep an eye out for some videos about that later on this week when we get that started. Also, I'm going to do a couple times a week, I'm going to do a Twitch stream where I just kind of play through a game and talk to you guys on Twitch and everything and do stuff like that. We've got a couple other crewmates that do Twitch stuff, so I'm hoping that they'll do it too and put it out on there. And we're just going to have a good time because the name of the game, unfortunately, like I said, is content. You have to generate it if you don't, and it's become irrelevant. There's not enough SIDEWALK Crew stuff out there. As far as the podcast goes, the OG SIDEWALK Crew podcast, a version of that is going to come back very, very soon with the move to video with on-screen content like you see right now. It's going to be shot here in what is become like the little SIDEWALK Crew Studios area. That we've got set up now. It's going to be shot and it's going to be done. I haven't really decided whether it's going to be a live thing or not, or like semi-live, like it'll get shot and edited and done that day, things like that. And it's going to be not as frequent as the other one was because, for a while we did, every week we were SIDEWALK Crew, SIDEWALK Crew, SIDEWALK Crew. So I don't know if it's going to be that frequent or not, but that show will return. But in the name of doing stuff the new Sunday morning show, like I said, haven't figured out what to call it yet, and hopefully that'll be out soon. It's just so we can put up more stuff for you guys because it's unfair to sit there and wait around and stuff for content. And I've got to stop making excuses. And that's the thing. It's accountability. So that's on me. So I want to put out more content for you guys so there's more content for everybody to consume. So that's what we've got going on. This was the first weekly update. Now, stay tuned for a couple flyers, and then we'll sign off and everything about that, about some stuff that I've got going on this week. Like I said, Monstercade, Belly of the Beast, and Mayfair Comedy Club. Grab tickets some stage show. That's all the time we've got this week for the weekly update. Like I said, we'll come up with a new name. I'm Tony Rodriguez, and I'm part of the SIDEWALK Crew. Thank you guys so much. If nobody's told you this today, I mean this one to tell you I love you. People are thinking about you, and if you don't think they are or you need help, please make sure you reach out to somebody. Never get lost and left behind. R.I.P. Neil Hoover. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Be safe. Start your week out right. Have some coffee. Sidewalk Crew. Gang, gang.